And what is up, everybody? Welcome to Surviving Rocklahoma, your official podcast of Rocklahoma. I am your host with the locks that rocks out of Richmond, and we are back for another episode of our weekly podcast where we talk about that local rock music festival, our favorite rock music festivals, Rocklahoma. We also cover the local rock music scene, and we are going to be bringing you some really freaking cool stuff this show, including a guest, a special guest who I'm sure you guys know and you've heard of, the Copenhagen Bandit. You've heard his mad ramblings a couple of years ago, and he's been all over TikTok in the local area. Dude is freaking hilarious, and I am so glad to have him joining in with us. He's going to be checking in around 9:30-ish, so can't wait to be hearing a few words from him as he shares his Rocklahoma experience as well as what he is expecting for this year. We're also going to be featuring a couple of artists from the submission box, including Zahna and the Gypsy Pistelaros. Now, I have been seeing the Gypsy Pistelaros on several flyers in the area for the last couple of years, and I've yet to feature them here on the show, so I am so excited to bring you, man, this is a totally different experience from what you're used to, but being that the legendary Rob Zombie is going to be headlining Rocklahoma, I think you guys are going to appreciate what we are about to see from the Gypsy Pistelaros. So glad to be featuring them here on the show, and I've also, holy crap, guys! Hey, look at those live numbers. Now, one of our proud sponsors, Camp Rok-A-Vet, has told me that if we cracked 50 live viewers, we're going to be doing a t-shirt giveaway. So you guys have already earned the, somebody is calling me like crazy, and if you are on the stream right now, just know that I'm not going to be answering the phone while I'm on live. Shoot me an email or a text or something, and please stop calling the number right now. Let me put this on do not disturb. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Golly, what is going on? Hold on one moment. Let me get this phone to where it's going to stop interrupting the live stream right here. This is what happens when you put your phone out there. All right. We are on Do Not Disturb. All right. You can stop calling now, whoever it is. Please stop. All right. Aside from that, yes, you have already won the ability to win a shirt. So we're going to be giving that away here in a little bit, just as soon as I can figure out how to get this phone to stop freaking ringing. It is driving me nuts. What in the world is going on here? All right, I'm about to have to turn this phone off here. All right. You know what? Let's have some fun. I don't know what is going on here, but I'm about to put it through, and we are going to put this person on blast. I don't know if it is a... All right. Here we go. Let's see who we're talking to. Yeah, that's what I thought, chicken. Yeah, I didn't think y'all wanted that one. Alrighty. Now, don't call again. So, we are live, folks. And this is the what happens when you're on a live show. So as I was saying, we've got some prizes to give away right now, including a swag bag from one of the camps within the Rocklahoma campgrounds. We also have a giveaway, couple of giveaways that we're going to be giving away from the Camp Rok-A-Vet, and the big old bus has duly nominated me to select a winner for their next giveaway. So guys, it just pays to sit right here, and you guys are not only have you already cracked one target for this episode, which was 50 live viewers, which is going to get a t-shirt from Rok-A-Vet, but if we crack 100 live viewers, we're also going to have not one but a second giveaway from At Your Service Rentals. For those of you who are in the live stream, thank you all so much. Now, but let's go ahead and pay homage to those wonderful sponsors who help support this.
I put it on the screen.
This person is calling again. Here, let's put him. We're going to put him last. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Who is this?
This is Damon Waite.
Damon, is there a reason why you keep calling me over and over again, bud?
Yes, for the Rocklahoma packages.
Yes, sir. What about them?
I heard that if you call continuously, you may be able to win.
Unfortunately, that is not the case. I am so sorry, but you instructions on how we can give that away.
Okay. All right. On the live stream, I can do that.
All right. I appreciate it. I'm going to have to be live, bud, so let's not call, okay?
All right. I appreciate it, man.
No worries. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yep.
All righty. So that answers that, folks. Sorry, but I did not mean to put you on blast, but I had to get that to stop. Alrighty, folks. If you have shared and told folks to call the phone number, let's not do that, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the show. First up, we're going to talk a little bit about DEB Concerts. Thank you, DEB Concerts, for sponsoring Surviving Rocklahoma. If you don't know who DEB Concerts is, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, they are a proud sponsor and proud partner of Rocklahoma. And you can support the DEB Concerts by going to the DEB Concerts stage within the Roadhouse. They are going to be bringing you some amazing bands, including the kickoff party at Rocklahoma, August 31st, including Voodoo Moonshine, Bullet Boys, LA Guns, and Warrant. That's going to be going on Thursday, August 31st, at the DEB Concert stage within the Roadhouse at Rocklahoma. Now, we are also going to be, I want to give and let's not forget, hey, DEB Concerts, what do you want to do with your life? I want to rock! And rock you shall. Now, also, want to give a huge shout out to At Your Service Rentals.
Dinner was full!
Your shitter doesn't have to be full, because all you gotta do is reserve your own portable restroom at Rocklahoma or at Born and Raised. And I'm told that this year getting your services are going to be even easier this year, as they're going to have some QR codes spread around the campground so that you don't even have to make that long hot walk to the Shitter Shack inside the Rocklahoma campgrounds to book your RV services. You'll actually be able to do those online. They're troubleshooting that right now. They're putting the finishing touches on it, and then they'll make all of those announcements here in the coming weeks. So make sure you follow aysrentals.com. Also, want to give a huge shout out to Camp Rok-A-Vet. You know what? Hey, Josie Scott.
Click, click, boom to the vets.
Yes, sir. Now, Camp Rok-A-Vet is doing huge things this year at Rocklahoma, but they're doing things even beforehand. Now, they're going to be sending their ambassador, their Rok-A-Vet ambassador, to Oklahoma City this Saturday, July 29th at the Treacherra. We featured him a couple of weeks ago, including Big Will and Wrench in the Works. That's going to be going on in Oklahoma City. Make sure that you follow follow Rok-A-Vet on Facebook, and you can get all of the details as well. And we're going to be talking about a VIP Rocklahoma pass that we are going to be giving away. We're going to announce that towards the end of the show, courtesy of Camp Rok-A-Vet. Once again, Josie.
Click, click, boom to the vets.
Yes, sir. Also, want to give a huge shout out. You know what? I tell you what, these girls are beyond Rocklahoma. Last year they did Born and Raised too, and while I was there, somebody was impressed by the engagement that these ladies do. Hey, 2022 Born and Raised artist Nikki James, take it away.
Rocklahoma, bitches.
Yes, sir. That was Nikki James from Born and Raised 2022. Don't forget, Born and Raised 2023 is happening a couple of weeks after Rocklahoma. Make sure that if you're going to be going, that you watch out for us. And even if you don't, tune into this Facebook page right here. Now, last year, the Rocklahoma bitches, along with Camp Rok-A-Vet, both donated guitars that I got signed by a bunch of Rocklahoma and Born and Raised artists. Now, the two guitars that they were donated, the two guitars that were donated by both Rok-A-Vet and the Rocklahoma bitches, those were given away at Rock the River here in Sparrowhawk Campgrounds in Tahlequah just last month. Now, the two guitars that I'm going to be getting signed while I'm doing all the interviews and all of the stuff in the media tent, that is going to be given away to one lucky winner this year at Rocklahoma, the winners of the Camp Flocking Nightmare scavenger hunt, the Rocklahoma Campground scavenger hunt. Thank you so much to Justin Hoppy, aka the Flamingo, for putting that all together. Now, last year they even had a couple of bands, including Eternal Frequency, who we've just adopted as honorary Rocklahoma family. Who knows what is going to be going on with the scavenger hunt this year. Keep your eyes peeled for details. Also want to give a huge shout out to the Big Old Bus, who is bringing just a big old party every year at Rocklahoma. And they even broke out at Rock the River, as well as Rock the Equinox. And they're going to be there this year, but they're going to be at Rocklahoma first. And man, the shenanigans that are going to be going on at the Big Old Bus, it's so many that we are going to have to be, you've got to go to the map, the Rocklahoma Campgrounds map. We're also going to be talking about that a little bit later. Hey, guys, before we do any of that, we've hit the triple digits, baby. We've cracked 100. Well, we'd get back down, but we hit it. You guys were there. I got 100 witnesses who saw that 100 viewers. And you know what? We're not going to waste any time. Hey, to we've been here, not even, what time is it? It is 9:18. We're not even 20 minutes into the show. Drop me a hashtag AYS Rentals right now in the comments for a free portable restroom rental at Rocklahoma. Hashtag AYS Rentals right now. Hey, studio audience. That's right, guys. Give it on up. 100 live viewers. Congratulations. We're not going to waste any time on that one. I need somebody to... Oh, my gosh. Look at those comments going nuts. Hashtag AYS Rentals. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and finish out talking about these sponsors. And when I crack open a beer here in a little bit, I'm going to tell you what you've won. We also want to give a huge shout out to Scene Queen Graphics. By the way, congratulations, Scene Queen Graphics. India has been like kicking butt this year with graphic designs. She's also been helping a lot of the Rocklahoma campgrounds, camps, in designing logos and banners and all of this other stuff so that you can represent your campsite, your party, your shindig, your identity for Rocklahoma. She's helping these folks give them an original design. And Scene Queen Graphics was just announced as the official graphic designer for Josie Scott's Saliva. Congratulations. You know what? One more time from the fake studio audience. All right, congratulations, Scene Queen Graphics. You know, guys, we like to kick off every show by cracking open a beer. But before we do that, we've got a little someone special to cheers. While I'm getting our winner for the At Your Service prize pack, and guys, all you had to do was tune into the show. No purchase necessary. We got 104 live viewers. So right now the hashtag is hashtag AYS Rentals. Only one time, folks. Spamming it is not going to improve your chances whatsoever. I am going to load up our trusty website that helps us generate winners, woobox.com. Now, while I am doing that, I am getting my beverage. You see how I am the king of multitasking, guys? I hope the rest of you guys are getting your beverages or getting your other, whatever it is that you are partaking of to help you get through this evening and kick off the show. What we are going to do is it is going to generate numbers for everyone who used the hashtag AYS Rentals. And we are going to generate a number so that we can get a winner and keep things as fair as to select possible. A winner for them. Oops, there we go. And come on, you guys are blowing. Look at all the comments. You all are just absolutely blowing it up. We have a number. We have, congratulations, Dustin Brown. Dustin Brown, you used the hashtag while we had 100 live viewers. Hashtag AYS Rentals. Dustin Brown, I tell you what. Now, I've been duly authorized by AYS Rentals to give not only one, but two sets of prize packages here. I mean, I'm not going to be live next week, so we're going to double up this week. What do you say? So, Dustin, how are you camping this week, man? I'll give you a choice. Would you like a portable restroom, or do you have an RV? You got an RV, Dustin? Let me know in the comments. While we do, we're going to cheers Dustin. Now, this week's cheers is, I'm going to be cracking open an F5 IPA. Now, we have hit our live, man, this week's live stream, we're just kicked it off like an F5 tornado. Now, this week's beer is brought to you by Pryor Liquors in Pryor. Now, Pryor Liquors, make sure that you go and you get your beverage orders in this week. Go in this week. Say, hey, Monty, I am going to Rocklahoma this year, and I need some suds for the weekend. And he can get you whatever your favorite liquor is, your favorite beverages of adult beverages of choice. So cheers to you, Monty, and cheers to you, Dustin. Congratulations on that victory. Here we go, folks. All right. Woof. Alrighty, folks. So, Dustin, get with me. Shoot me a instant message to Surviving Rocklahoma. Shoot a message. Let me know what you're going to be needing this year, whether it's going to be okay, Dustin's going to be getting a portable restroom courtesy of At Your Service Rentals. Let me write your name down here so I don't forget about you, Dustin. All right. Congratulations. You're going to be squatting in confidence with a courtesy of At Your Service Rentals with a free portable restroom rental. You know what, guys? We're supposed to give 2 away, and we're still, you know what? We are not only are we at 112, we are about to hit 120. He said 2 prize packs if we hit over 100. So we still got an RV rental we got to give away. So we need a hashtag. Hashtag shittersfull if you have an RV for Rocklahoma this year and you're going to need an RV service. If you're going to need some RV services this year, hashtag shittersfull. Hashtag shittersfull. I've got a free RV service pack from At Your Service Rentals for doing nothing more than checking out the live stream. This is going to be so awesome. And I've got somebody that we're going to be talking to here in just a couple of minutes. Hashtag shittersfull in the comments. We're going to do this one super quick, folks. This is going to be for an RV service. So if you use that, remember, only one time, folks. You don't have to spam. It's not going to improve your chances whatsoever. However, somebody who has an RV and used the hashtag shittersfull is going to be getting a free portable free RV service courtesy of At Your Service Rentals. I'm running the numbers now, generating a winner. Randy Hesley, you are getting your shitter serviced for free. Looks like you're going to get a couple of services courtesy of At Your Service Rentals. Randy Hesley, you're going to be squatting with confidence. Congratulations, buddy. All right, guys. And hey, several $100s in prizes. I still got to give away a swag bag from one of the camps in the campgrounds. I've got a Camp Rok-A-Vet giveaway of a VIP weekend pass. The winner has already been determined, folks. I'm just announcing it on the show. Camp Rok-A-Vet, they held they let you know how you could win. You went to the Facebook group and you followed those instructions, and I'm going to be telling you who won that here in a little bit. Also, I'm going to be giving away something from the big old bus. Well, I'm going to be announcing a name. I'm going to announce a winner who have followed their instructions as they thank their sponsors who are helping to power their party this year. Now, you guys are kicking butt. I tell you what, I barely broke into the show yet, but it's 30 minutes into the show and we need some tunes. Now, earlier this afternoon, just like I do each and every week, I open up the ROK Box to submissions to see who wants to have their music featured on Surviving Rocklahoma podcast. You know, we don't just cover Rocklahoma, we also cover the local rock music scene. And our reach, you know, it has spread not only past Oklahoma into Arkansas and Missouri, but we even get some folks from Texas, including this artist. You're going to absolutely love her. Here is Zahna with Die for Something.
Time is short, I never realized the strength it takes just to try and survive. Although I'm sick, although I'm broken, it's your power in me that defines this moment. The fire is you won't spare me. It's my destiny to walk on air. I'm terrified, but close my eyes. Trust your hand and lead me there. I thought you were cool. I reached out to you, so angry that this happened. My heart was so confused, but all this time, your will was that I rise. To understand my purpose is deeper than this life. Is this the end? I can feel it coming. strength in those who cannot go to reach the sun, to lift the low, who need to hear the wake up call. Death is coming for us all. One for all for you.
Alrighty, and that was Zahna with Die for Something, and definitely good advice. You know what? I've joined by a special guest. He's absolutely hilarious. I loved his videos as last time we saw him talking about Rocklahoma on TikTok. Everybody give me a hand for the Copenhagen Bandit. What is up, buddy?
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm doing well, man. You tell me. So, how have you been since last time we seen you? What have you been up to recently?
Well, I'm traveling all over the country doing comedy, but I'll tell you, I haven't found anywhere around the country that can still top Rocklahoma, and that was like 3 or 4 years ago. So.
Right. So tell me a little bit, what are you excited most about going into Rocklahoma this year?
Well, there's a lot. So it's kind of the environment for me is really what I like about it. There's a lot of camps. We got some camps we're doing some stuff on where I'm a judge for a lot of things, and it kind of got out of hand because I had a lot of camps hitting me up and asking me to do stuff. And it got to one point where I was like, there's like 10 camps I got to do something at. So now I'm trying to get it all lined up in the schedule. But we got wet t-shirt contest. There's one that's like a duct tape bikini contest, which I've never seen. So I'm hoping it's a cheap duct tape from like Dollar General, you know. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, and I might even tell a few jokes in the campground somewhere. Who knows? It might get wild. So,
see, last time I tried to wear a duct tape bikini contest, I got the cheap tape, and they were wondering if everything's a joke with me, man. And
yeah.
That's awesome. Yes, time management is extremely important. People don't really think about it, and you know that's something that this show has really became a lot about. Is sometimes you end up with a ton of different stuff going on. Can you tell me a little bit about how you prepare for Rocklahoma?
Well, it's going to be better this time because the last time I went in 2019, I brought 2 30-packs and a pack of hot dogs and a pack of condoms, and I left with hot dogs. So I'm excited this time. I got a canopy and a tent, so it's going to be much better. I'm much more prepared. Sunscreen. You know, the last time I got back from Rocklahoma, I had to lay on the couch for 3 days and recuperate like an old man. I mean, I was down bad. I've never been so sunburnt that like my skin was cracked, but now it's in September. That back then it was in May, so right. I think it's going to be better.
I tell you, The funny thing is, the great thing, you get that sunburn on, and it can be kind of dangerous too. Because I don't know about you, I drink kind of heavily out there, and that sunburn some can kind of hide the jaundice a little bit when the liver starts to fail.
Yeah.
Do you have a recipe for success? I mean, what's your poison while you're out there?
Really, it's hair of the dog. Just wake up and start doing it again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when buzzards start flying around because your liver's starting to rot, then it's Rocklahoma. You know, that's the way I see it. So,
do you have any Rocklahoma stories that just, you know, this thing happened and I can't miss now? I mean, I have to go. What comes to your mind when you think about Rocklahoma?
Well, when you watch Korn on stage while the tornado's rolling in, I don't think that like ever leaves your mind. That was one of the things that I did there. I was part of a wedding at Rocklahoma. Some people were getting married. They caught me. They're like, "Hey, you want to be like one of the groomsmen?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" So it's just the things you see. You know, it's a different environment, a fun place. It's just really the people. Like, I like the music, don't get me wrong, but it's more of the people and the atmosphere and being able to meet people. And it's kind of a mini vacation for me because I'm so busy being on the road doing comedy shows. Mm-hmm. It's just a nice little getaway, and it's real enjoyable.
You got a favorite band, somebody that, like, you look at the lineup and you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see these folks?
Oh yeah, well, we got of course Woofy, with Mammoth. That's one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. So he's going to be there, and I'm excited for that. It's one of my aunt's favorite bands as well, so we're looking forward to it. Pantera, I've never seen them live, so that's exciting. Limp Bizkit, that's like something I grew up listening to as a kid, you know. Probably shouldn't have been listening to it, but I did, so excited to see them. And there's always, every time I go to Rocklahoma, there's new bands that I've never seen before, so it's exciting to get to find new bands as well. Every time I go to Rocklahoma, I find a new band and discover it, and it's kind of cool. So,
absolutely, man, I am so excited. So, tell me a little bit now. You mentioned something that kind of hits home for myself, which I know there's thousands of people are the same, just like us. You know, this is our vacation. I mean, we schedule our year. We do a lot of side hustles and do other things to make Rocklahoma happen for us. Can you tell us a little bit about preparing? You know, you said you've been on the road doing comedy. Can you tell me a little bit about doing that as a career?
Well, it's fun. You know, you get to see a lot of places, do a lot of things. It's not quite the rock star life. Like, if I could play a guitar and be like Slash or something, I think that'd be a lot of fun. But it's just me and a microphone, and to be able to, I'm very blessed in what I do. I get to travel the country and use a microphone and make people laugh. So it's a lot of fun. I think this year we've already done almost 40 different cities, and last year we did a little bit over 100. So we're just trying to expand. Next year, I think we're hitting New York City, and we're going to go out to Vegas and some other stuff. So business has really picked up. And like I said, I'm blessed. And when I go to Rocklahoma, it's the craziest thing because people are like, oh, it's the Bandit. And, you know, I appreciate it so much. And if anybody's out at Rocklahoma and sees me, come say hi. So
that's, you know, I'm very interested. How long have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing stand-up comedy. I just hit the 6-year mark, so 6 years doing stand-up. And I've been making videos for about 8 or 9 years. I started making videos when I was in high school. So it's been a long haul for sure, but when you love something, it's not really work, right? So
absolutely. Yeah. What made you, I mean, have you always had like a drive to go to that? I mean, have you like just had this thing, you know, I want to give it a shot. What made you just, you know what, fuck it, I'm going for it?
All right. Well, I've always felt like I'm funny, and I'm the kind of guy that I'm constantly trying to make people laugh. We could be at a funeral and I'll crack a joke, and sometimes it's not even funny. People are like, what's wrong with you? And it's like, I went on stage one night to an open mic in Oklahoma, actually in Miami, Oklahoma. And ever since then, I've just been doing it and loved it.
That's awesome. Sorry about we cut out there for a second. My mic, my can't imagine doing comedy for a living, man. I mean, I've never been able to. I've never imagined doing podcasting. You know, what is what's your year look like going on from here forward?
Let's take a look here. I actually pulled the schedule up just so I can have it ready here.
Sure.
Hopefully, I probably have some technical difficulties here myself. No, here we go. We got it. So we're in. We got quite a few dates coming up. You want me to read all of them, or
just what some you're excited about? Where can we find you in the area?
Well, when it comes to Oklahoma, so I'll be in Coweta, Oklahoma, August 26th, and that's called the Other Bar. So I'll be down there, which is a great name for a bar, I think. And then December 2nd, I'll be in Enid, Oklahoma, which is fun because we're going to do an ugly sweater contest. And I'll be in Oologah, Oklahoma, December 1st at the Iron Horse Saloon. So I try to hit Oklahoma as much as I can. It's always a good crowd. So we have a lot of fun in Oklahoma. Oklahoma and Illinois are the best two spots where we have shows. It seems to be the biggest party, I guess.
Absolutely. You know, dude, I appreciate you joining us so much, and you know, just helping elaborate, you know, what it's like, you know, to be a comedian. And oh, I did want to ask, so how was being a comedian during COVID? I mean, that had to be something.
It was weird because, of course, they shut all of our shows down, and we weren't able to do a show anywhere that had a stage or people were close to each other, of course, just like everything else. But there were some things. The good thing about me is I make videos as well. So like Joe Exotic saved me. I got a couple million views off of him, and just talking about COVID. And, you know, that's the thing about comedy. And I think that's kind of the world we live in now. A lot of people are losing focus of is that comedy, things are bad until you turn it into a joke, and then it's okay, you know? So it was a lot of COVID jokes, but we got through it. It was, you know,
Sure.
tough as everything else was. So,
Well, I tell you, man, I know I'm not the only one. I know there's a lot of people, especially here in the comments, that had not only COVID, but just a brutal 2022, 2023. You know, the last couple of years has been rough for a lot of folks, and people such as yourself who are able to make people laugh, in any situation, or you know, they could be down on the bottom of the worst pit and still have something to laugh about. That's just something that is absolutely priceless out there. I'm a silver linings guy, and somebody who can make somebody laugh at their hardest times is a hero to many. So we do very much appreciate you out there telling jokes and just, you know, being the light of the party. And I always like to end every show saying stay on the positive side of life. And it's individuals like you that shows that, you know, a little bit of humor can make any situation bearable. We appreciate you so much, buddy.
hey, well, I appreciate you guys. And, you know, I'm like I said, I'm very blessed. So when I see people at Rocklahoma come up to me and enjoy my jokes, it means a lot to me. So I do appreciate everybody who tunes in and watches.
I appreciate it. You know, I like to wrap up just about every interview I do with giving my guests an opportunity to just take a couple of moments and share anything they want to share, whether you want to be giving some shout outs to some folks, or you know, something you want to promote or something on your mind. Bandit, the stage is yours.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, man, first off, I want to thank you for having me. So we've got a few camps that we're doing stuff at. I know Camp Rok-A-Vet, I think we're going to be doing some stuff down there with them. with the bikini contest and stuff. And there's another flock of something. Is it Rocklahoma?
Camp
What is it?
Flocking Nightmare.
There it is.
Yes.
We're going to be down there as well. And I think they're Thursday and Friday nights. But yeah, I'm traveling all over the country. You can find my schedule on Facebook. We've got all kinds of shows. We're already booked up until March of next year. And I'll be at Rocklahoma this year. Me, my buddy Brandon that you see on my YouTube videos, and my Aunt Pam, she'll be there with me. We call her Aunt Peter Puffer Pam. Feel welcome to call her that if you see her. But super excited to be back at Rocklahoma, and I'm just hoping this year that it's so good that I can come back home and make another video like I did last time.
Yes.
And see if we can rock out another one. So.
Right. Well, I tell you what, now we are live. We got some folks in the comments. It looks like Facebook stalled on us a few times, but that's all right. Somebody made a request in there for you. So since we're doing shout outs, can you give Angel Richards a shout out?
Oh yeah, Angel, how you doing, girl? She we know Angel. She pops up on the TikTok lives every once in a while. She's super sweet. We need to get her down here from Indiana to come to Rocklahoma. That's what we need to get one year. So what's up, Angel? I hope you're doing good, girl.
Absolutely. And you know, dude, I appreciate you so much. We are definitely going to link up at Rocklahoma, and we'll see you around. And you never know what this Labor Day weekend is going to bring. And make sure that you check out the Copenhagen Bandit on Facebook and support him by going to any of those shows anytime he's in the area. Dude, make sure that you tag us here on Facebook so we can make sure that we get folks out there to see you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And thank you again, buddy.
Absolutely. We'll see you next time, bud. Thank you. Alrighty, and that does it for the Copenhagen Bandit. Sorry, we had a few drops there. It looks like Facebook was being Facebook, but so glad to have him join us right here on the show, and thank you for to Rok-A-Vet for linking us up and making that happen. You know, we got a full show, guys. I've got another musical feature that I want to break into, and then we're going to get back into some Rocklahoma stuff. I've got a lot of things to give away. Now, this next band was on the ROK BOX list, and like I said, I've been wanting to feature these guys for a long time. I've seen them on a lot of lineups, on a lot of flyers in the area, but I've yet to feature them on the show. And when they sent this submission, it is unlike anything I've ever played on this show. So I want you guys to be ready and you know, toss a few back, enjoy your refreshments, especially you folks that like a little bit of a twist to your music. Here is the Gypsy Pistelaros.
Yes, it's number one. It's Top of the Pops.
To make boys cry. What's it like to be a girl? no smiling. Got locks in face. Kill advice, don't deny it. What's left to be done? Shut your mouth, stop dying. Get away. You got
Ending gets me every time. That was the Flamenco Glam Band, the greatest flamenco glam band of all times, the Gypsy Pistelaros. Thank you all so much for emailing the show and letting me play your tunes. We appreciate you. Can't wait to see you all around. After watching that, I am so ready to see Rob Zombie this year. That is just, I feel like that's something that is right up Rob Zombie's wheelhouse. I mean, you watch any of the movies, you know he's got a soft spot for it. I've got a soft spot for him and everybody else that's going to be at Rocklahoma this year. Rob Zombie's going to be headlining it, as well as Pantera, who Copenhagen Bandit. Thank you for joining me so much, dude. Was very excited to see Pantera, as well as Mammoth WVH, Limp Bizkit, Godsmack, Chevelle, Daughtry, Code Orange, Theory of a Dead Man, Asking Alexandria, Guar, and so many others are going to be in Pryor, Oklahoma, Labor Day weekend. And guys, we're coming up on a second hour of the show, which, you know, blame Jason. He loves these 2-hour shows. And you know what? He's going to make it better because you guys topped 100 live viewers tonight. So I have been authorized by Camp Rok-A-Vet,
Click, click, boom to the bets.
to give away a shirt. You are going, hashtag Rok-A-Vet. Right in the comments right now, hashtag Rok-A-Vet. One lucky viewer who is watching the stream right now is going to be getting a Rok-A-Vet t-shirt courtesy of Camp Rok-A-Vet. Now, we were just giving that one away for the 50 live viewers. Now, we got 72 live viewers right now. If we can bump that up to 100, we'll do a second shirt giveaway. So I'm watching. We got to get 30 more people. Share the stream. And you know what? I tell you what, we are going to segue into our next little bit because there's some things I really wanted to talk about. I had some folks reach out and wanted me to mention for you folks for the live stream this week. And before we do that, I want to say congratulations to Mary Hutchins. You have won a Rok-A-Vet t-shirt. And let me take your name right now. Yeah. Congratulations. All right. Woo! Here you go. Studio audience. Congratulations. All righty. So, Mary, Jason or Christian will be reaching out to you fairly shortly. I got to write that name down. Alrighty. Christian or Jason will holler out and let you know how you can claim that. Congratulations, Mary. For our next segment, before we give away some other free stuff, I've got a swag bag that I'm going to be giving away here in a couple of minutes, courtesy of one of the camps in the campgrounds, a former, well, you can never take it away, a former best campsite winner in themselves is going to be giving back. Now, before we do that, I would like to touch base because, folks, this Wednesday is the deadline for Miss Rocklahoma submissions. If you want to put in and compete for Miss Rocklahoma 2023, I've got some notes for you. So, ladies, listen up. I tell you what, share the stream and tag somebody you know of that is going to be putting in for Miss Rocklahoma or you think should put in for Miss Rocklahoma. Share and tag them. Because now, July 26th is the deadline to submit for Miss Rocklahoma. The top 10 contestants will be announced next week. They're going to be announced the following week. Now, I've got some do's and don'ts for you all. Listen up very closely. Now, you don't have to be from Oklahoma. You don't have to be a resident of Oklahoma to win Miss Rocklahoma. Now, the title of the contest is Miss Rocklahoma, so I'm sorry, fellas, but you do need to be a female to win the title of Ms. Rocklahoma. Now, you don't have to be single, folks. You married ladies, mamas, grandmamas, sugar mamas, babies mamas, I don't care. You know, you don't have to be single. You can be married. Anybody, any female can qualify to put in. So relationship status is not going to impact. You do need to be attending Rocklahoma this year, however. So you do need to be going to Rocklahoma this year if you're going to participate in the Ms. Rocklahoma contest. This is not going to be a paid title, ladies, all right? So don't worry about doing it for the money, because there is none, okay? Don't do it for the money, because there ain't no money, honey. But you do get a constellation prize when you win. You get a VIP pass. So let's say you're GA this year, and you win. Or you get up there, you're going to get VIP passes for this year and next year. So you got to come back. You're going to get up on the stage and help with the guitar auctions. You've got all kinds of cool stuff that you will be getting to do as Ms. Rocklahoma, as well as representing all of us Rocklahoma family. So get your submissions in by Wednesday. So ladies, if you've been waiting to get your hair did or get those glamour shots or those model pictures, We need to send them in. You need to get it all done. Go to the website, rocklahoma.com. Click on Ms. Rocklahoma, and there'll be a form for you to submit your ballots now, or your nominations, your whatever you want to call it. If you want to put in for Miss Rocklahoma, you got to go to the rocklahoma.com website and click on Ms. Rocklahoma, and you can put in for it. You've got until Wednesday, folks, the 26th. Now, after Wednesday, next year or the year after, what? Yes, I said glamour shots, April. I'm old, okay? That was a thing. Yes, next week they'll narrow it down till the top 10, and then the top 5 will be announced at the end of August. So that's Ms. Rocklahoma, ladies and gentlemen, and congratulations, all you lovely ladies out there, just for having the guts to put in for it. Why not? Get out there and strut your stuff. Work it, girl. I tell you what, before we move on into the next topic, I think it is time for us to break out and give some more stuff away. So, a couple of years ago, I've been doing the Rocklahoma campgrounds map for a couple of years. Brian Beck passed the torch on to me, and we've grown this thing, and we've made it an extension of the show. And we've been doing the map, and a couple of years ago we decided, you know what, everybody puts so much work into their campsite. They do so many cool things. Camp Mardi Gras, we've been doing parties for going on 9 years now, and it's always nice to get some kind of appreciation. Well, the first year that we did a best campsite contest, it was voted on by members of the Rocklahoma campgrounds map. Our first year, the winner was Camp Morningwood. So I want to give a huge shout out to Lori and the gang at Camp Morningwood. They have, they're back this year, and they wanted me to give away a swag bag. So if you would like a swag bag from the first winners of the Rocklahoma Campgrounds Best Campsite Contest, and trust me, guys, you guys are going to love the swag that comes from Camp Morningwood. I tell you what, hashtag Morningwood. Fellas, it's natural. You can't help it. Everybody gets it. Might as well, represent. Let the flag fly with your Morningwood or something like that. Sounded better in my head. Anyway, hashtag Morningwood in the comments. Yeah, I'm going to have to get Copenhagen Bandit to write my material going forward, I think. Look at all those comments rolling in, and the viewers are jumping up there again. I tell you what, if we pop out another, if we top 100 again, I'm going to give a little something special away. All right, so while I stall a little bit for you folks to drop hashtag Morningwood in the comments. Remember, just one time, you're not going to improve your chances by putting in multiple times. We're going to put it in our woo box real quick and generate a number. And congratulations, Phil Scherer. I don't know if you shared, but, just by name or reputation, Phil Scherer, you have won a swag bag courtesy of Camp Morningwood. Lori will handle getting you your prize. Phil, she's going to fill your order.
Giggity.
There it is. Let me write your name down in case she didn't get it. All right. There we go. Phil Share, you've won a swag bag courtesy of Camp Morning Wood. We've also, guys, we've had a jam-packed show, and I've still got more stuff to give away. I am still going to be announcing the winner of a VIP Rocklahoma pass that is going to be going to a veteran. And huge thank you to Rok-A-Vet for allowing me to pick your winner. I've also got a winner that was from, the Big Old Bus. I'm going to draw that. That's also for a free sponsor t-shirt, courtesy of Big Old Bus. I got to get all my stuff together. You see what you guys are doing to me? All right. So Rok-A-Vet, we're going to be giving that away here in a little bit, as well as we're going to be announcing the Big Old Bus. Now, those two prizes you do not have to be watching to win. However, this is going to be your chance to find out if you won before everybody else. I've also still got a prize package, a couple of prize packages from At Your Service Rentals that we're going to be giving away here in a little bit. All right. So, I want to talk a bit more about the Rocklahoma campgrounds map. Now, if you haven't used the campgrounds map yet, what that is it's a PDF. We've upgraded it this year. It is now hosted on the website, survivingrocklahoma.com. You can click on the Rocklahoma campgrounds map. It'll bring up not only just this, it's got a spreadsheet, okay? It's a PDF, You can view it on your computer, on your tablet, on your phone. You can save it. You can pinch and zoom and get in there and find out where all the little parties are. So you know where you're walking. There's also a page, actually it's more like 8 pages, a list of all kinds of shenanigans and festivities going on in the campgrounds throughout the festival, throughout the week, because the festival don't start Friday, folks. The festival starts when the campground's open, because everybody comes in, they set up, and they get ready to party. And you can still submit to have your campsite listed on the Rocklahoma campgrounds map if you've got a party, if you got an event, or maybe you're decking it up. You're going to go all out and decorate, and you want to invite folks over to come and check out and see your hard work. You can do that by going to the Rocklahoma campgrounds map. The submissions on that, though, you've got less than a month, folks. We're going to close down the submissions on the 15th. On August 15th, you will no longer be able to get your campsites listed on the campsite map. At that point, a couple of days later, it will then convert into a ballot where you can nominate your favorite campsite. And this year we're going to have categories. It's not just going to be one category to encompass all. We're going to have, because some folks have live music, some folks like the Big Old Bus, or I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. I know Camp Asylum's going to have a bounce house. There's going to be a lot of folks out there that are going to be doing big things, and apples and oranges. And I can't pick a favorite. I like apples, I like oranges. So you know what? We're going to pick the best of each. So if you're going to have a party, that's going to be a category. If you're going to have some music, that's going to be a category. If you're going to just deck it out, Darren and Fallon are helping me out this year, and that ballot is going to help us do all of that. So I want to give a huge shout out to Darren and Fallon for helping this year with the campgrounds map. Once again, the campgrounds map is going to stop taking submissions August 15th, and then we're going to start getting ready for submissions ballot. Now, these are going to be using your Google account. Now, I know not everyone's got Facebook anymore, and this is just, the closest way for us to make sure one person gets one vote. No, it's not perfect, but it's the best way we could think of doing it between the three of us, and it's free. So if you don't like it, you can give us suggestions on a better way to do it. Otherwise, let's just have fun with it, guys. Roll with it. And I am so glad to get all of us a chance to be recognized for the hard work that we all do out in the campgrounds. Now, on that note, I do want to remind everybody, if you go to somebody else's campsite, please remember you're a guest on a campsite that somebody else paid for, that they're responsible for. Please clean up your mess, be a good steward, be a good guest, and also please respect other people's property. And if no one's at camp, you shouldn't be there either. So do unto others as you want to do unto yourself. And if you guys do not do anything else for me, I ask one favor of everyone, and please clean up your mess at the end of the festival. Let's take care of these campgrounds so we can continue to keep having the crazy, ridiculous experiences that we have in those campgrounds without them having to crack the whip because the campgrounds aren't being respected. Okay, folks? So leave no trace. Pick up your mess and don't trash other people's campsites. And feel free to help out and help them clean up while they're at it. Don't army crawl under someone's fists. Piss drunk, Jacqueline says in the comments. Don't camp out at someone else's campsite. Yes, make sure you have permission to sleep at a particular campsite before you end up there. So, guys, I wanted to, this show really did get away from me there. We just had so much going on. Thank you guys for tuning in to Surviving Rocklahoma and allowing me to feature the music that we do and meet the folks that we do, especially the Copenhagen Bandit. He's always good for a ton of laughs. I can't wait to hang out with him this year at Rocklahoma. Remember, folks, if you want your music featured on Surviving Rocklahoma, all you got to do is submit your music. Send me an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. And while you're at it, submit your gigs so I can tell people where you're going to be playing. You never know. I might show up and bring a whole bunch of people with me. You never know. But it doesn't happen if you don't promote yourself. You're getting up on that stage, might as well get everybody out there to jam out with you, right? survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Remember, folks, we're streaming on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and as of tomorrow, we'll be on all those other podcast networks. However you're consuming the content, remember to like, follow, and subscribe because those numbers do matter. Now, also want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors. First up is DEB Concerts. And rock they will at the DEB Concerts inside of the Roadhouse at Rocklahoma this Labor Day weekend. I also want to give a huge shout out to At Your Service Rentals. I tell you what, folks, let's give something else away courtesy of At Your Service Rentals. Y'all sat through almost an hour and a half of the show. I might as well give y'all a chance to win some free stuff. So I'm going to give away another portable restroom rental courtesy of At Your Service Rentals. This will also come with 2 services. Basically, they're going to come and clean out the pooper. All right, you just say, hey, shitter was full. Well, I tell you what, share the stream right now. Somebody share the stream right now, and one lucky person who shares the stream within the next 3 minutes, if that, the next 3 minutes, I'm going to pick a random person who shares this live stream. You will win a portable restroom for your campsite at Rocklahoma with 2 services. But you got to share the live stream right now. Just click that share button. There's the alerts. They're rolling in. So we're going to give you a couple of minutes while we do that. Now, this is a new year, folks. And while we are talking about at your service rentals, I want to let you know what you guys can get from these folks. Now, they're not just a partner. They're not just a sponsor of Surviving Rocklahoma. At Rocklahoma and Born and Raised Music Festivals, they offer the services. You can get at your own portable restroom, and you can have one for your campsite, just like Linda Stevens is going to have a free one from At Your Service Rentals. Congratulations, Linda. You have won a portable restroom rental with 2 services courtesy of At Your Service Rentals. I'm going to write this name down so I don't forget about you, Linda. Congratulations. You know what, guys? That's not it. I've still got more to talk about, and he told me to give away 2 sets of packages. Who of you's got an RV? You guys got an RV? Do you need, maybe you need, some services for your RV. Let's do hashtag SRL. Hashtag SRL, Surviving Rocklahoma Live. Hashtag SRL. One lucky winner is going to get their RV service. Now, guys, this is not just to come up, we're going to empty it out. This is a combination of things. You're going to get 4 services. It could be a water fill. It could be come and clean it out. A waste fill, dump fill. Maybe 2 dumps in a fill. Maybe no, that's something else. Sorry. You get 4 services for your RV from At Your Service Rentals while we give you folks a time to drop that in there. Not only do they bring you a portable restroom, they can service your RV, but they've also got swimming pools too. And those things help beat the heat like none other. You walk around all day, you're hot, you're tired, your feet hurt. You go jump in that pool for like 20 minutes, and I promise you, it's going to take a couple of hours off of your day. And Naomi Daniel, your RV will be serviced for free this year thanks to At Your Service Rentals. Let me get you Naomi Daniel. You know what Naomi spells backwards, right? Anyway, sorry, I couldn't resist. Van Wilder, you gotta love that movie. Anyway, so I gave you a prize pack, so you can forgive me for the bad joke. So we've got At Your Service Rentals. She got it. Oh, why does that make me so happy? Okay, so also want to give a huge shout out, of course. Hey, Nikki James.
Rocklahoma, bitches.
Yes, Rocklahoma Bitches has been some of our best friends for years and years, and I am so glad to have them as a partner with, as a proud sponsor of Surviving Rocklahoma. Now, I've got a name to call for the big old bus. You guys have been waiting this long through the entire through the entire podcast. Let me get the name real quick. Stacy King Thomas, congratulations. You've won a prize from the Big Old Bus. You've won one of their t-shirts. Congratulations. They're brand new t-shirts. Shannon will be getting a hold of you shortly, sometime after the show. Congratulations. Stacy King Thomas, you won a shirt from the Big Old Bus, one of our newest proud sponsors. Thank you to the Shannon and crew. I can't wait to see you all here next month and see what else we've got coming up. Remember to check out the Rocklahoma campgrounds map so that you can see all of the festivities that's going to be going on at the Big Old Bus this year at Rocklahoma 2022. Also, finally, we've got our Rok-A-Vet, and this veteran, one lucky veteran, is going to be going to Rocklahoma this year, courtesy of Camp Rok-A-Vet, who has been facilitating veterans. Let me tell you, I am so proud to be working with Camp Rok-A-Vet because over the course of the last three years or so, we have given away over 50 passes to Rocklahoma and passes to Born and Raised and shows throughout the year in the meantime, because Camp Rok-A-Vet, their slogan is something that I truly believe in, and that is music is medicine. And we are going to be giving that medicine to Sean Holland. Sean Holland, you just won a VIP pass to Rocklahoma courtesy of Rok-A-Vet. Congratulations. Christian or Jason will be getting a hold of you shortly about your VIP pass. And it looks like my desk is cleared. I've given away everything we have that we're going to be giving away. I want to thank each and every one of you folks for tuning in to the show. I want to give a huge shout out to all of our sponsors. And once again, huge congratulations to Scene Queen Graphics for being named the new official designer, graphic designer for Josie Scott's Saliva. Remember, folks, if you got a campsite that you need a logo, you need something flashy. You don't want to be borrowing that trademarked logo of the festival that we're going to be partying at. They're doing it themselves this year with their partners that they've got that help out over at Rock Island, as well as At Your Service Rentals and Doug Burgess of DEB Concerts and all of those other folks. We got the means, we got the originality and the creativity, folks. Remember, let's come up with our own designs. We're not going to be borrowing anything that's trademarked, and Scene Queen Graphics can definitely get you all taken care of if you've been looking for a way to pimp out your campsite or just your social medias or your business or other projects as well. She can take care of you. So huge congratulations to India of Scene Queen Graphics, and as Christy says, she is a goddess. So she's Misfit approved. Now, as I said last week, guys, we are not going to be going live next year. I'm going to be on vacation with my family. I'm going to be up in Branson, relaxing and winding down before the month of September, where we've got, not only do we got Rocklahoma, we got Born and Raised a couple of weeks after, we've got Rock the Equinox a couple of weeks after that, so it's going to be a very busy month. And I've still got to be putting together our country edition of Surviving Rocklahoma podcast that we're going to do. It's going to have a red dirt feel in honor of Born and Raised, and you never know what we're going to be doing to cover Born and Raised this year as well. But that does it for me this week, folks. It's been an hour and a half show. We've given away hundreds of dollars worth of prizes, and I can't wait to give away more on the next show. Remember, in the weeks leading to Rocklahoma, we're going to be giving away more prizes from At Your Service Rentals, as well as our other sponsors as well. So it pays to watch the live stream, folks. But until then, as always, stay on the positive side of life, and as always, rock on.